Meryl Streep isn't just an actress, she's the actress. But beyond the awards, the red carpets, and the iconic roles, what is life really like for Meryl Streep at 75 years old? She's a mother of 4, a wife, or was, until her recent separation, a private person who shies away from the Hollywood scene, and someone who values her hobbies, family, and a quieter, more grounded lifestyle. One of her most well-known passions is knitting. She's been spotted knitting on film sets, backstage at award shows, and even during interviews, turning it into a creative escape from the fast-paced world of Hollywood. She's even gifted handmade scarves to some of her co-stars. Beyond knitting, Streep is an avid gardener. At her Connecticut estate, she spends hours tending to her flowers and vegetables, finding peace in the simple act of growing something from the earth. Reading is another love of hers, and her personal library is filled with classic literature, poetry, and history books. For Streep, reading is not just entertainment, it's a way to deepen her understanding of the world, which, in turn, has made her one of the most versatile and well-prepared actors in Hollywood. Meryl Streep's real estate portfolio is refined as she is, focusing more on charm and comfort rather than extravagance. Her primary residence is a sprawling estate in Connecticut, purchased in 1985, which serves as her true sanctuary. The 90-acre property is tucked away from the public eye, surrounded by nature and designed to be a place of retreat where she can garden, read, and enjoy the peace that comes with being away from Hollywood. Unlike many celebrities who thrive in Los Angeles, Streep has always preferred a quieter life, and her Connecticut home reflects that choice. In 2017, she briefly owned a mid-century modern home in Pasadena, California. The sleek, minimalist design of the property stood in stark contrast to her Connecticut estate, highlighting her appreciation for architecture and modern aesthetics. However, she eventually sold the house, further signaling her preference for private, more secluded living spaces. Before that, she also owned a historic townhouse in New York City, which gave her a close connection to Broadway and the city's cultural heartbeat. Though she no longer owns it, the property symbolized her lifelong appreciation for the arts and literature. Unlike other Hollywood stars who buy homes simply for their status, every home Meryl Streep has owned has served a real purpose, whether as a retreat, an artistic escape, or a place to raise her family. As much as Streep is known for her acting, she's also deeply committed to her role as mother. She has 4 children, all of whom have pursued careers in the creative arts in their own way. Her eldest son, Henry Wolf, chose a different path from his mother, building a successful career as a musician and songwriter, specializing in jazz and indie folk. Her eldest daughter, Mamie Gummer, followed more closely in her footsteps, becoming an actress recognized for her roles in television dramas like The Good Wife and True Detective. Grace Gummer, her second daughter, has also made a name for herself in Hollywood, starring in Mr. Robot and American Horror Story. The youngest of her 4 children, Louisa Jacobson, has recently entered the acting world and is already making waves with her starring role in HBO's The Gilded Age. Despite being born into fame, all of Streep's children have maintained a sense of class and privacy, a testament to the values she instilled in them. Meryl Streep's lifestyle is a perfect blend of Hollywood prestige and personal simplicity. She's a woman who's built an empire, earned the respect of audience and critics alike, and yet remains someone who values authenticity over extravagance. While many of her peers are defined by their luxury and social presence, Streep's always walked a different path, choosing a life of depth, passion, and quiet excellence. Meryl Streep may not flaunt her wealth, but make no mistake, she has built an empire. With an estimated net worth of $160 million, Streep is one of the most financially successful actresses of all time. Her fortune is a direct result of her decades-long career, spanning over 70 films, 3 Academy Awards, and more than 20 Oscar nominations, making her the most nominated actor in history. Unlike many celebrities who rely on endorsements and sponsorship deals to increase their wealth, Streep's fortune comes almost entirely from acting. She's known for negotiating her salaries wisely, ensuring she's well compensated for her talent. Early in her career, Streep was offered relatively modest paychecks compared to her male counterparts. However, as she became a Hollywood powerhouse, her paychecks steadily increased. For films like The Devil Wears Prada and Mamma Mia, Streep earned between $5 million and $8 million per movie. In later years, for films like The Post and Little Women, her salary ranged from $10 million to $20 million per role, proving that even in her 70s, she remains one of Hollywood's highest-paid actresses. Beyond films, Streep has also made significant earnings from theater, voice acting, and producing. Though she rarely ventures into large-scale commercial projects like many other A-list celebrities, she doesn't run a business empire or invest in high-end fashion brands. Instead, her wealth is carefully managed and built through consistent, high-quality work rather than flashy business moves. A significant portion of Meryl Streep's fortune is tied up in real estate. However, unlike many Hollywood stars who purchase extravagant, multi-million-dollar mansions simply for show, Streep's properties reflect her classic, refined taste and love for privacy. The crown jewel of Streep's real estate portfolio is her 90-acre estate in Connecticut. Purchased in 1985, this secluded property serves as her sanctuary, offering rolling hills, a sprawling garden, and complete privacy from the public eye. Here, Streep enjoys time away from the chaos of Hollywood, focusing on her hobbies like knitting and gardening. The property is not flashy or overly luxurious, but it is designed for comfort and serenity. Featuring a classic New England farmhouse design, warm interiors, and breathtaking natural surroundings, this estate is a reflection of her personality. Sophisticated, yet simple. Elegant, yet understated. In 2017, Meryl Streep and her husband at the time, Don Gummer, purchased a stunning mid-century modern home in Pasadena, California for $3.6 million. This property was a departure from her usual style, featuring floor-to-ceiling windows, minimalist architecture, and a sleek modern aesthetic. Though she later sold the home, this purchase showed her appreciation for modern design and her ability to invest in properties that hold artistic and architectural significance. For years, Streep also owned a historic Manhattan townhouse, connecting her to the heart of New York's cultural scene. This property allowed her to be close to Broadway, where her acting career began. The townhouse, with classic brick architecture and elegant interiors, was a perfect symbol of her deep love for the arts and literature. Eventually, she sold the home, further reinforcing her preference for a quieter, more secluded life away from the public eye. Unlike many of her Hollywood peers who purchase lavish, oversized mansions with unnecessary extravagance, Streep's real estate portfolio is deliberate, well-chosen, and meaningful. Unlike many celebrities who are known for their exotic car collections, Meryl Streep has never been one to flaunt luxury vehicles. She doesn't drive Ferraris or Lamborghinis, and she isn't frequently spotted in Rolls-Royces or Bentleys. Instead, she's always been known for driving modest, reliable vehicles that match her understated lifestyle. Over the years, she's been seen in various Lexus and Audi SUVs, vehicles known for their comfort, safety, and practicality rather than speed or flashiness. These choices reflect her preference for function over excess. One of her most famous on-screen car moments, however, came in The Devil Wears Prada, where her character, Miranda Priestley, was chauffeured around in a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, a car often associated with power and luxury. Though it fit her character perfectly in real life, Streep does not indulge in the Hollywood elite's obsession with expensive cars. Streep's approach to cars aligns with her broader philosophy. She invests in what she truly values and avoids wasteful extravagance. Despite being one of the wealthiest actresses in Hollywood, Meryl Streep's lifestyle is surprisingly modest compared to many of her peers. She's never been one for extravagant spending, high-profile parties, or excessive shopping sprees. Her fashion choices reflect this mindset as well. While she always looks elegant at award shows and red carpets, she is not obsessed with designer brands or trend chasing. Instead, she chooses outfits that are classic, sophisticated, and timeless. She's known for re-wearing dresses and jewelry, something that is rare in Hollywood's fast-paced fashion world. Even in her personal life, Streep keeps things simple. She enjoys spending time with her children, reading, gardening, and knitting, rather than indulging in the lavish activities often associated with A-listers. While Streep lives a private and quiet life, she has always been deeply involved in philanthropy. She has donated millions to charitable organizations focused on the arts, education, and women's rights. One of her major contributions is the Silver Mountain Foundation for the Arts, an organization she and her husband, Don Gummer, established to support artists and creative projects. The foundation has provided significant financial support to theater programs, film projects, and emerging artists. She's also been a strong advocate for gender equality in Hollywood, working to ensure that women receive equal opportunities in film and television. Streep has publicly supported Time's Up, the movement aimed at ending harassment and inequality in the entertainment industry. Additionally, she has donated to organizations like Planned Parenthood, the National Women's History Museum, and various climate change initiatives. Unlike many celebrities who publicize their charitable donations, Streep keeps her contributions largely private, reinforcing her belief that giving back should come from genuine generosity rather than public recognition. Despite being one of the most recognized faces in the world, Meryl Streep has always been fiercely private about her personal life. She's managed to maintain an air of mystery while still being deeply respected and admired by colleagues and fans alike. Unlike many Hollywood stars who thrive in the spotlight, Streep has always valued her personal space and preferred to keep her private life out of the tabloids. For 45 years, she was married to the renowned sculptor Don Gummer, a relationship that was regarded as one of the strongest and most enduring marriages in Hollywood. They married in 1978, just months after Streep's former partner, actor John Cazale, passed away from lung cancer. Streep and Gummer built a life together away from the Hollywood chaos, raising their 4 children with as much normalcy as possible. However, in October 2023, it was revealed that the couple had been quietly separated for more than 6 years, though they remained on good terms. The news surprised many fans as Streep had never been the type to make public statements about her relationships. But in typical Streep fashion, separation was handled with grace and dignity, without the drama that often accompanies high-profile breakups. Despite the end of their marriage, Gummer and Streep's relationship was built on mutual respect, and their family remains tight-knit. Unlike other Hollywood elites, Meryl Streep has never been linked to multiple public romances, affairs, or scandals. She's always kept her relationships private, focusing on her career and family instead of feeding the celebrity gossip machine. While many actors slow down in their later years, Meryl Streep continues to thrive. Even at 75, she remains one of the most sought-after actresses in Hollywood, proving that talent and dedication never go out of style. Streep's ability to transform into any character, regardless of genre, is what has made her career virtually unstoppable. Whether it's playing historical figures, complex villains, or musical icons, she's never been afraid to challenge herself. Over the past decade, she has continued to take on diverse and demanding roles, from playing the powerful Miranda Priestley in The Devil Wears Prada to the fierce and tragic Margaret Thatcher in The Iron Lady, which won her 3rd Academy Award. Her recent work includes performances in Little Women 2019, where she played the sharp-tongued Aunt March, and Don't Look Up 2021, a satirical political comedy in which she played a chaotic and self-absorbed U.S. president. Despite the industry's obsession with youth, Streep continues to receive some of the best scripts in Hollywood, proving that talent is timeless. One of the reasons for Streep's lasting success is her work ethic and respect for the craft. She is known for being fully immersed in her roles, often researching characters for months, adopting new accents, and physically transforming herself when needed. Unlike some stars who rely on their natural charm or repeat similar roles, Streep is constantly reinventing herself, making her one of the most versatile actors in history. Meryl Streep has never been just about acting. She's also been a vocal advocate for women's rights, particularly in the entertainment industry. Throughout her career, she has used her influences to fight for equal pay, better roles for women, and more opportunities for female filmmakers. In an industry that often rewards youth and sidelines older actresses, Streep has shattered expectations by proving that women over 50, 60, and even 70 can still be leading stars. She's frequently spoken about the lack of meaningful roles for older women and has actively supported female-driven projects. One of her biggest contributions to the industry was her funding of the Writers Lab, a program dedicated to supporting female screenwriters over the age of 40. By investing in women behind the scenes, Streep has helped shift the narrative about aging actresses and has created more space for complex, multidimensional female characters on screen. She's also been a supporter of the #MeToo and Time's Up movements, which aim to combat harassment and discrimination in Hollywood. While some celebrities only align with social causes for publicity, Streep has been consistent in her advocacy, using her platform and influence to create real change. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.